Hey everyone, Showdan here, and we're back with some more Cities Skylines, and today we're going to be looking at expanding our residential and just in general getting a higher population. So at the moment we've got about 52,000 people, and we're looking at upgrading and hopefully hitting that 60,000. This is going to be one big high density area. We're going to put in a heap of high density living, and just in general making it a lot better. At the moment my main concern is that our lake park, which is a really crappy name for a theme park, hit those comments below with your suggestions on what you should think it should be called. It's not doing so well. So at the moment there's not a lot of people actually going to it. I've just turned some policies on to see whether we can actually get people going to it, but there's not a lot of people going to it. It's been around for what, 2 episodes now, and there hasn't even been 500 people go through it. It's getting close, but there hasn't been 500 people. So last time we put in a oil industry, and that is doing really well. It is making some money for us, or it will when it starts exporting again. I'm not too worried. It will make us money. But what I am more concerned about is our high demand for residential zoning. So, as I mentioned last time, I am going to upgrade these roads to a higher density capability type thing, so that we can actually make these like main roads and have these come down here, connect up with another offshoot from here, and just have in general more residential in and around here. This might actually be a commercial zone and residential over this side. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out as I go, because we've got a bit of commercial demand and we do need to put in some high density commercial. So we'll figure it out as we go. But let's get to it with a fire in our residential area. Now that fire's out, we'll move on. Why is this person sick? Why are you sick? You're sick because of the noise. Well, there's not much I'm going to do about that. I am not going to do anything about that. You can die. It's fine. There will be more people to replace you. Alright. Let's first off upgrade this road down here. Pew, 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 pew. Not that many of that road. I upgraded the wrong roads for some reason. Just my mouse is very sensitive, so it happens. So we'll throw this along here. Just make sure that this is all still zoned so they can just rebuild. We will rebuild. Alright, and make sure that they can build as large as they want to. Cool. Looks like they can build in between here. You think it's going to be noisy over there? Yeah, try building there. Alright. So actually you're not going to build there. Sorry guys. that's no, you're not going to build there. I'm about to run a road through there, so it's probably not a good idea, because you're going to build and then I'm going to go, hey look, a road. Alright, so we'll do the same thing over this side, a bit more carefully this time. And again, just run it out to about the same distance. Where are we? There. Get rid of that. Just try and make it as even as possible, because now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have another connection to the highway. So from here up to here. No, I missed the button. Well, that's a shame. So from there up to there, and then it's not going to be anything special. It is literally going to be that. Right. So it's just an easy on and an easy off. Right. We will put in something similar down here to go the other way. So if you're coming off or you want to go on. So with that being said, we'll continue this road. Keep missing the buttons. Put that down to, oh, come on, snap to where I want it. Let's turn off some road guidelines and just snap to there. Again, at, is that 90 degrees? Yes. Okay, cool. And there, and straight across again. Right, so this just gives us a bit of a square circle kind of thing that's not really a square circle, but a way to actually get around, especially from the highway. So do this onto here, and there we go. So that, yeah, it looks alright. I'll probably fix that up later, but it looks fine. It's working alright, or it will work alright. So residential demand is the highest at the moment, so we're going to go after that. So we're just going to run a big long road down here. We are going to grid this like there is no tomorrow. Alright, so through like that, and then might run one halfway down. So what's that, 60? We want to do 30 to there, and then, oh, look at that. The oil industry that we put in last episode has just leveled up to level 4. Alright, and then all we're going to do is some roads through here. I don't want too many that actually connect off. I only want a few intersections. Actually, we'll make this one go this way. So something like that, right? Where you got 1, 2, 3 intersections on the main road, and that is it. So there's nothing on here, and there's only one on this offshoot road, right? So we're going to do the same thing, just in reverse. So we're going to do, in line with that, return road guidelines back on. Come on. There to there. Then we're going to go down to here. Is that how far we took it down? No, we didn't go down that far. Look at that. Lake Park got to level 2. Finally. Alright, so that's 11 off there, right? So 10, 11 to there. I think that one connected through, didn't it? Yeah, it did. And then this one, this should all be even, I would hope. So there to there. In the middle there. I think I did this one wrong. Yeah, it looks about right. Alright, there we go. So we got a little bit here that we've missed. Yeah. Cool. So that is going to be our first extra high density residential in this area. I don't want to put anything too close to here because as we fixed up in the last episode, these guys will actually get polluted and sick. So let's Let's just get rid of that part. I also don't actually want anyone on the main road, or that one. And that bit needs to be upgraded. That would be a traffic nightmare, to be honest. I'll do that as well. Alright. So, have I done the same thing over here? No, I haven't. That's fine. Alright, so let's have a look. How can I do it over here? I kind of want to bring something off here and connect up over here, right? So let's do from here, or maybe we'll start from here to there, and then it doesn't look right. It's not right. How is that 90 degrees? It's not. That's why. So we're just going to get rid of that road, and then we are going to connect these two up so that they are actually 90 degrees. It says it's 90 degrees, but look at the zoning. Like, there's got to be something wrong there. Anyway, that's fine. Like, let's just make it a curve instead then. So there to there. Alright, if you're going to screw up the zoning, might as well screw it up properly. Alright, let's do something similar again in here. This time we are going to do a bit more curved roads in here, I think. No. Grid it. Grid it is. Alright. There. This is just me throwing in some roads wherever I feel like it and figuring it out as I go. But then again, that's what I've done all series, so you guys shouldn't be surprised by that at all. Alright, so we just kind of need to put something over through here. Cool. Alright, that's going to be our high density. The reason why I've put it so close to the actual highway is that it's going to be very busy. So when we put stuff like high density in, we want it to actually be very accessible to high throughput roads. So you can see we've got roads like these through here. We've got one going through the middle here. We've got others like this that are branching off them. But our main roads are this one, which you can see we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 intersections on, and this one, and you call that an intersection. 2, and then you've got things like your on and off ramp and that kind of thing. But that way your traffic should actually flow fairly well. Now, that being said, I will probably be proven wrong and this will probably be a disaster. So let's just see what happens. So let's put in some water. Put it through to there, down to here, across to there, along to there, and there. Alright, so then from here to there. Cool. So now all we need to do is got power. All we need to do is zone it. I'm not going to put them on these outer roads, these main roads. This one, yes. This one, no. So we're going to start here and go to there. Right, so that's avoiding that main road. Because there's nothing connecting on this road, it shouldn't be building on with a driveway on that road or on this road, right? So we could probably, like that, they'll only build 4 deep anyway, so yep. Right, so that's going to build up for us. We're going to put the same sort of thing over this one. Again, same sort of concept. There's a ring road around the side. We don't want them building on, so we will stop zoning on it. Right, so there's that there. These two there will be fine. That there. And we can probably remove that. No, those two can be fine. When we remove these power lines, it'll be fine too. This line along here will be useless. But yeah. Alright. Hope you get the concept. If it doesn't make sense to you, please leave a comment below and I'll see whether I can explain it better in the next episode. Now, the rest of the city is having issues with workers. That is because we don't have as many residents as we do working areas called jobs. So we're just going to let this grow and see what happens. So this is the other reason why I wanted it so close, is because there is going to be a massive amount of traffic for everyone moving in, right? So at the moment there's no one moved in. That just got 50 households, so they're all going to come in off the side of the road, off the side of the road, yes, off the side of the road, off the side of the map, and try and move in, right? And when you put down a large amount like this, it's going to be a massive amount of traffic. Is that one of our trains, or is it just one passing through? Yep, that came from our cargo terminal. Cool. So our cargo terminal is being used for our forestry industries at level 5. It's doing 2,000 profit. That's all well and good. We did get some more people coming through because of those policies, which is good. Now what we need to do is put in a few other rides and that kind of thing, and hopefully we'll actually get it'll attract some more people to it. So you can see our residential demand has gone right down, and that's because, well, we put a lot of residential in. So yeah, let's put in some teacups, and the piggy train will have this like a kiddies area, because we've got the amusement park cafe there. So this can be like a little kiddies area with the teacups and the piggy train, and I'm sure there's other things that we can put in, like I saw it's one of these things. Want it single size, so we can put one of those there. Another one down here somewhere. There. Get rid of that one. Yes. Detail work is not my strong suit. Look at that. It's so barren. But that's fine. Like, all the more room for our roller coaster when we get to it. This guy keeps getting flooded. Like, it all comes out of here. So what I want to do is see whether I can actually raise some of these up. See whether we can make like a barrier or something that stops it from coming over the side. I mean, I could always try and mess with the water level in this little pond thing like this. But where's the water that's already in there going to go? I mean, it's not just going to disappear. So it's got to go somewhere. That one. That one. That one. Where'd it go? That one. And we're going to make them the same height as this one. Right, so that then just gives it a bit of a buffer so that it'll try and stop actually flooding us. And then I'm just going to do this and just even it out a bit. Hopefully the water, oh, that's, nope, 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 please, no, yep, no, yep, okay, yep. There goes all the water that was in there. Yep. Hopefully it's actually all drained out, because that was the problem from last time, right? Is that some of it just stuck around. Where are we? You see, look, there's just bits here and there, right? Like, just drain away. Go away. No one wants you here. Go away. Wonder if we get rid of the walkway, whether it'll drain away. Yeah, look at that. It's the building that was holding it up, and the road, and the path. The path. All right, now we just need to connect it back up. Oh, there's still water there. Are you kidding me? Would you like go away? Oh, it'll eventually run away. I'm just gonna leave it there though. Oh, more cars on roads. This is what I was talking about. Look at all this traffic. Everyone trying to get through. See, this is what I was talking about. Like from here, it looks like that's 2 lanes of traffic, right? When there was when there was other cars there. But because there's parking, you can't tell. So it drives me up a wall. Like, let's turn off the traffic lights. That one there, and just have things moving. How can we fix that? We'll fix that by turning off traffic lights and everyone just move. So that then allows this to flow a lot better. Yeah, I really should have had one coming off, then one coming on, not one coming on, then one coming off. Oh well. You live and learn, hey? Alright, that looks like it is built up quite well. We are now going to move over here and do our commercial zone. I am aware that we're getting a bit long in the tooth for the episode, but we'll get there hopefully pretty quickly if I can find the right thing. It's not a plaza. It's not part of that stuff. Is it part of this? No, no. Has to be in here somewhere. It always evades me. Like, this is all fences, castle wall ruins, trench ruins. Search. We're looking for a key. And which one did we use? We were using the steel wall one. Alright, so we just want this essentially to all be quite nice along here where we're going to put our commercial, and then what we're going to do is we're going to, from here, we're going to flatten it all out. No, we're going to just smooth it out a fair bit so we don't have these bumps. Just make it easier to build on, that's all. Just don't smooth near the pond because we're still recovering. Oh, it was such a bad mistake. But yeah, so that's like it doesn't look like there's very much of a rise there, but it is. Like, you look at that, it does look quite nice. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna get some commercial in here and probably some offices as well. So let's get this and get on with it. Again, main roads should always have some kind of main road going through, like that, right? And then I'm going to put another one going through the middle because I don't want heaps of small roads in the middle here, because then you get all of these, you know, trucks and whatnot, because we're doing high density commercial, right? So you get all these trucks and everything going through these small roads, all of them trying to go to the same place or to the same area, and it just becomes chaotic. Look at that, we've got to a metropolis. So we can now have airports, cargo airports, a star deck, alright, and an airport terminal module. Cool. I have a feeling that they're custom assets that I've downloaded. I can't remember. But back to what we were talking about. So we want to actually try and limit the amount of intersections you've got and give them the maximum amount of ways to get to where you want. Right, so it's a balancing act, right? So see, that right there would be bad because the only way to get there is through this road, right? What I can do is that then if there's a thing here, well, you can come in through this way, you can come in through this way and go there or whatever, right? So it's, while I don't like having four-way intersections, they can be useful at times. So we'll do this here. I'm going to do one off here. Connect these up. Two down there. That to there. That across. Down. Like, it's not a grid, a traditional grid, but it's still grid. It's still square. It's still, you know, like, yeah. This is going to be a choke point. That road. So we're going to do that. Yeah. All right. So that's going to be a high density commercial. I am only going to start off with doing the very inside parts of this though, because it does fill up very quickly in terms of how much is actually being used. So I'm only going to do this one section. Yep. We could probably put that in there. Yep. Alright. And then we're just going to fill it up with water, give it a bit of a sprinkle. And make sure that bit gets some. And see how that actually affects our traffic, because I don't want to actually put all this in, zone it all, and then go, oh no, there's a lot of traffic. that I didn't plan for. So I actually want to test the water. So this, I don't think this is all going to fill up because the demand just wasn't that high. I don't think it's all going to fill up, but I could be proven wrong in a second. So while that is loading up, we're going to go off and kill the parking on roads like the monster I am. No parking, no parking, no parking. And that one's fine. No parking. No parking. No parking. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Oh yeah, you're fine. Nope. Oh, am I right to park here? Nope. Fine. I wish you could actually just set zones where they're not allowed to park, but if they park there and you catch them, you can actually find them and make money off them. That'd be pretty funny. Be funny and a really easy way to cheat the system to actually make money. Yeah, that. Come on. Almost done. Oh my god. I'm not almost done. Look at all these cars going out at the same time as cars are trying to come in. Like this bit, really, I should upgrade this to a 4-lane because that's what's holding everything up, is that they're trying to merge into the same lane. Why is that 3-lane? No, that's 4-lane, right? So, and then, of course, because they're not smart at all, we need to actually tell them which lane they can go in. So you can go in that lane. You can go in that lane. You can go, no, over there. And you, yeah, you can go wherever you want. How about no? Let's go that lane. Right, and then you can merge down here, and then this one has to turn off. This one has to go to that lane, and that lane, just for shits and giggles. We'll let them go like that. Nah, yeah, that's, if I do that, it's just going to annoy me later. So, all right. So we've got our commercial zone going up. It doesn't have power, which isn't surprising because I didn't run any power to it. So that's my bad, guys. Where's the easiest place to get power? Run something to there, and then I am going to Suburban. Yeah, sure, why not? I think these actually run underneath it. Yeah, look at that. They're small enough that they can run underneath this freeway and in between the pillars. Nice. That way I don't have to raise it and these guys still get power. Cool. So they're going in alright. We've got no demand for anything at the moment. Well, a little bit for residential, but there's so much residential here and they haven't built it all yet either, that I'm not exactly worried about any of it. So I'm going to speed up time, and I'm going to end the episode there. So we threw in a big high density district. We've added 10,000 people to our city, and we've added a small high density commercial area, which will slowly get people into it and working at the like this. Could have sworn they just said they had people working there. Anyway, yeah, look at that. So there's people starting to work at these businesses now. So we'll start getting traffic in, and then we'll be able to assess what the condition of the roads are like. But that's going to leave it there. Hopefully this will start getting more people to it. Like there's really, I mean, in the episode there's been 500 people go to it almost, so that's not bad. Our oil industry is doing quite nicely. Look at that, we've got storage of 410. They're exporting 11 grand worth of both petroleum and plastics, making us 19,000. So that is always good. What I might do next episode is actually look at bringing the train line in to here, so that rather than these guys driving all the way along here to this intersection, then all the way out, they just take it to the train and the train goes doot doot. Alright, that's the plan for next episode. This is Showville. These guys don't like the noise, but these guys are just gonna have to get destroyed. Ta-da. No more complaints. Ta-da. Alright, we're gonna have to put some services in here next episode, but that's it for today. I've been Showdan, this is Showville, and we'll see you next time. See ya.